Okay, I'm not particularly interested in astrology in general, but I know probably more about it than the average person because all of my life my mother has been fanatic about it. And when I say fanatic, I don't mean she goes to the paper and looks up her horoscope and sees what the future holds for her or looks up things about her personality. She has training in this. She can, if you give her your location and exact time of birth in addition to date, she can go into the charts and all this stuff and create a whole profile of your personality. I don't know exactly how she does this, but I know that I've got a general idea of the principle behind it. So basically she takes this stuff pretty seriously. So you can imagine she was pretty bloody ticked off the day I decided that it was all made up crap, just as you think, John. And the reason that I came to that conclusion was something that I saw on television. Now, I can't be sure, but I think it was an episode of The Nature of Things with David Suzuki that I saw many years ago. But I do remember that what it was is there was a university professor who had a psychology class, and he came into the class and said, all right, give me your date and time of birth and all this stuff. And he said he was going to do charts, just like my mother does, of a complete personality based on geographical location and time of birth. He comes back into the class the next day, and everyone passes out everybody with their name on it, what their personalities are like, and everybody read it, and they say, "Oh, this is so accurate. This seems so much like me." And then he says, "Okay, now everybody exchange your paper with your partner next to you, or the person next to you." And when they exchange their papers and they start reading, they realize that he gave the exact same personality profile to every single person in the class. And his point was that basically the whole Zodiac thing is a psychological trick, because most personality traits apply to all of us in some way, shape, or form. See, the thing a lot of people don't realize about Zodiac signs is that your personality isn't meant to be drawn from just one of the Zodiac signs. According to what my mother does when she does her charts, it depends on not only what time you were born, but also what constellation was ascending on the horizon, what constellation was descending, where the moon was, where the sun was. By the time you get through all these charts, you can probably pick personality traits that fit a person from just about every sign on the Zodiac. And basically, if you do it that way, you certainly, with mathematical probability is you're going to come up with things that are going to fit that person that way. And that's all it is. Mathematical trickery. The long and the short of it is, I don't care whether there's another Zodiac sign. I don't care whether it applies to me or not. I'm a Cancer. I know that only because of my mother. But I don't believe that the stars have anything to do with who I am. Who I am I became who I was based on my life experience. Things that were done to me, things I've done for people, experiences I've had, things I've learned. And I think that's true of all of us. I mean, the whole idea that these stars, some of which are millions of light years away, could have any impact on who we are as people,